From childhood, I've had a love for drawing. I did it at church, at school, for fun, and whenever I had time. Then one day, in a Fred Meyer's, I found on the magazine shelf a Sonic Archie comic book. That book led me to loving action comics. The story was intriguing, the art was beautiful, and now, 12 years later, I have decided to write my own book and begin my comic journey. Hi, I am Beast the Dragon, and I am making a comic. There is a story I want to tell, and I'm going to share it through drawing. The first question I asked myself was, how do you make a comic book? So I watched several YouTube videos and settled on a way to try and make it. I used a ladder and a long piece of wood to suspend it over my paper. After making a few improvements such as a boom arm to hold my camera and some lights, over the course of my drawing, I eventually stuck my drawing pad to the table. As you can see, I made myself a page layout to show how I want the pages to go. Honestly, I think I made it a bit small, which is something I will change in the future, along with the page count. But for the first issue of my comic, I like the longer pace. Now finally, we make it to the actual page. The first problem I faced was my trusty light burning out. It took a bit to get the new one. Now it is ready to go. For my story, I wanted to start with some exposition that will explain the premise of the story. I don't like doing exposition because I prefer show, don't tell, as a rule in my writing. But sometimes knowing what the characters know inherently is necessary. As for the rest of the story, I am trying to build a sense of wonder by having a character walking before introducing them. This will end up being the lead protagonist of the story, and most of this chapter will be dedicated to showing who he is, without him saying, "I am the main character, and I like doing good things." Now you can see that I am silhouetting the first 5 panels of this comic, which lead to some challenges. The first panel, the icon is cut off, which I didn't know how to fix, without pushing the panels to be unnatural and moving dialogue to somewhere, which would have taken away from the flow I want. Now, the second and third panels were pretty simple, except for the smaller faces on panel 3. I wanted to fill some space on panel 2 with gray, but I don't know how to add gray yet, so if anyone knows a way to ink gray, let me know, I'd love to try it out. Panel 4 was probably my most difficult panel because I had to make a pile of bodies, and you have to be able to know what it is and not just black it out. I think I succeeded, and I am satisfied with the results. The scroll panel is some of the best work on this page. Some people have told me that it is really eye-catching. Now, the bottom 3 panels are very intriguing. I don't know how well the grass came across. I hope it doesn't take too much away. I am very happy with the shoe panel because most people have immediately pointed out the number dial on the shoe, so I have made people interested. So that right there is the plan for this panel, and there it is in practice. That's pretty stinking good. It's better than I was expecting is what I mean, but anywho. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Please subscribe if you are interested in watching my process into making my own comic book series. I am just starting and I have a lot to learn. I hope you'll stick with me for that. Have a great day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!